Well, we have an early warning weather alert for wind advisories that are posted all the way through this afternoon. The wind, as it has been, will continue to gust, sometimes up to 40 miles an hour, even a little bit more. And, you know, if you're going to be traveling this afternoon, going back home, you're going to want to have both hands on the steering wheel more than usual because your car can get tossed around a little bit. And of course, you can have perhaps some issues with some minor power or isolated power outages as a result of this too. The wind has been fairly stout now, consistently out of the northwest. When it comes from that direction, you should anticipate usually a cool down. I think we're going to have one during the afternoon. You can see some of the gusts going up above 30 miles an hour in a lot of locations, sometimes approaching 40 miles an hour with this last check. So very breezy out there for sure. We should say windy. There's Waterbury, there is Hartford. It's brightening up though. At least we're seeing a little more sun through the clouds. And here's New London and people lining up for the ferry. It's going to be a little bit of a choppy ride on the ferry, I'm afraid. And you can see how temperatures are still sitting in the 50s in most locations. They are set to cool down, but gradually. It's a palatable cool down. It's not like temperatures are going to just catapult downward, but I think we will see temperatures noticeably cooler by late afternoon. From the 50s, they go into the 40s basically during the course of between noon and let's say 4 o'clock. So we're just losing a lot of temperature or a lot of warmth during that time. But at least it's gradual. Then overnight tonight, we'll have partly cloudy skies. Temperatures will fall back into the 20s. It will remain breezy overnight, but the wind will relax some, just not completely. So here's our Futurecast tomorrow's weather today. What you'll also notice is the model does paint on a partly cloudy sky here during the mid-afternoon. So maybe a little bit optimistic, but I think we will see some sun, more than we've seen this morning, that's for sure, going through the afternoon today. Then overnight tonight, we'll have a partly cloudy sky, and that's what leads to temperatures in the 20s. So that's why it cools off. You can see some patchy clouds at times, but no big deal. They're fleeting. And really, when you start off tomorrow, maybe you have to go to work tomorrow or school. Well, you'll want the winter gear for it, that's for sure, because temperatures will be probably about 24 or so when we start off the day. Here's about 8 o'clock in the morning on Wednesday. It's looking good. Our trouble really next is Thursday, and as early as the morning hours, here's about 4 a.m., we're going to have a system coming in with some scattered snow showers. I think this model overdoes the warmth with this, so I think this is probably going to be more snow than anything else, just based on the time that it's coming in and the fact that I think some of that cold air that will be aloft will actually be sent down with some of the snowflakes. So we anticipate some scattered snow showers with that, and for there to be some minor accumulations, he wants to say. So here's what the GFS does on this thing. You can see, especially for northwestern Connecticut, it puts out a coating. I think that might be a little bit underdone. I think the European might have a better handle on the cold air, so it draws more of us into this. But notice how we wouldn't see much snow according to these models. So that's what we're going for, a minor coating. And that would be Thursday morning, and that would be it. It's not going to be a huge deal, but it's a reminder of what season it is. Certainly today isn't. It's in your early morning 7-day forecast. But we still have that early warning weather alert this afternoon for wind. Temperatures in the 50s now will be sinking into the 40s this afternoon, and only 30s are what we anticipate tomorrow with lots of sun. Then Thursday, especially in the morning, we'll have some of those snow showers. During the afternoon, the sun comes out with temperatures running in the 30s. Friday, 40s, starts off sunny, clouds up, rain late, and then Saturday looks wet, Sunday looks dry, windy, and then Monday looks dry and windy as well.
All right.